Indonesian authorities have already transferred dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo to the custody of Philippine officials in Jakarta. Interior Secretary Benhur Abalos and PNP Chief General Romel Marbil are in Jakarta to personally fetch Guo following her arrest. The Bureau of Immigration says it is now holding Guo's Philippine passport. According to the Philippine National Police, Guo will be brought to their headquarters in Camp Crame, Quezon City upon her arrival in the Philippines from Indonesia on Thursday evening, September 5. PNP spokesperson Colonel Jean Fajardo said Guo will undergo a medical examination at Camp Crame before being turned over to the Senate.
Kausap ko po mismo kanina si SILG at ang ating Chief PNP. Ang plano po ay pag i-turn over na po sa kanila si Alice Guo ay dadalhin po dito sa Camp Crame para mag-undergo po ng medical examination para tingnan din po at siguraduhin na sa maayos po siyang kalagayan bago po siya i-turn over po sa Senate.
Asked why Guo will be brought to Camp Crame, Fajardo explained it is because the PNP was assigned to serve the arrest warrant against Guo.
Ang PNP po ang naatasan na mag-serve po ng warrant of arrest at bit-bit po natin yung warrant of arrest na galing po sa Office of the Sergeant of Arms ng Senate po at yun po yung basihan kung bakit po natin siya i-custody.
Guo was arrested in Tangerang City, Jakarta, Indonesia on September 4. The former mayor is facing an arrest warrant from the Senate due to her absence at the July 10 hearing of the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality. Guo is also facing charges of qualified human trafficking and money laundering. Senator Hontiveros revealed that the Sabba Stamp on Shiela Guo's passport was fake. Shiela was previously identified as the sister of dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo, who is the subject of a Senate probe into her supposed ties to Philippine offshore gaming operators. During a subcommittee hearing on Thursday, September 5, Hontiveros presented again before the committee a copy of Shiela's passport supposedly bearing a Sabba stamp. Hontiveros then asked Shiela if she remembers her passport being stamped upon her arrival in Sian Ben Na or Semporna in Sabah, Malaysia.
Naalala mo ba kung natatakan yung passport mo? Kwento mo nga kung natatakan yung passport mo doon sa Shemben na. Natatakan ba nung pagdating nyo kaagad doon?
Hindi po.
Hindi natatakan or natatakan pero hindi kaagad?
Hindi siya paano ba?
Hindi siya natatakan.
Hindi siya natatakan.
Okay.
Diretso kami sa Malaysia, ba yun, Sempen na?
According to Hontiveros, she learned from friends in Sabah, Malaysia that Shiela had no legal entry in Sabah.
Ayon sa kanila, wala kayong legal entry sa Sabah. Pati yung stamp sa passport na nag-i-indicate na dumating kayo sa Sabah, fake daw yung stamp na yan. Kinumpara nila sa totoong stamp na dapat tinatatak sa Sabah. Pero ang nakukumpirma nila, ito credible information na ng aming komite, subcommittee. Dumating kayo sa Kuala Lumpur noong July 18.
The information revealed by Hontiveros contradicted Shiela's testimony during the panel's hearing on August 27. Hontiveros recalled Shiela saying during the last hearing that she, Wesley, and Alice left the Philippines by sea on July 18. Shiela earlier told the committee that from their farm in Bamban, Tarlac, a van fetched them and they traveled for about 5 hours before arriving at a port where they boarded a small white boat. According to Shiela, they later transferred to a big fishing boat and another boat before supposedly arriving in Semporna in Sabah, Malaysia, and spent 4 to 5 days there. From Malaysia, Shiela said they flew to Singapore and stayed for several days there before taking a ferry to Batam, Indonesia. In August, Shiela and Alice's alleged business partner, Cassandra Ong, were arrested by Indonesian authorities and brought back to the Philippines. Alice was arrested in Indonesia on September 4. Wesley Guo, dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo's supposed brother, intends to surrender to authorities, according to his legal counsel, Attorney Stephen David. During an ambush interview on Thursday, September 5, David said Wesley had expressed his intent to surrender. However, David refused to disclose additional details, citing client and lawyer privileges. According to David, Wesley no longer sees the essence of hiding.
Gusto rin niya sumuko. Siyempre, dumadating yung point ng isang tao yung nadi-discourage ka, diba? Kasi yung makasama mo, nandiyan na lahat, diba? So, human being that we are, dumarating yung point ng kahinaan natin, gusto natin pumuha. Which is actually, yun naman ang tamang gawin eh.
David said he personally told Wesley that there's no need to hide, asking him what he has done wrong and committed. Pressed to elaborate if he is coordinating Wesley's surrender, David said it is being processed. Wesley was earlier identified as Cassandra Ong's boyfriend. Ong is an incorporator of Whirlwind Corporation, which leased land to Lucky South 99, a Philippine offshore gaming operator that was raided in Pampanga in June. Citing biometric records, the National Bureau of Investigation previously revealed that Chinese national Guo Xiangdian and Wesley are the same person. He arrived in the country in 1999. Wesley has an outstanding arrest order from the upper chamber for refusing to appear at the July 10 hearing of the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations and Gender Equality despite due notices. Alice Guo's alleged business associate Cassandra Ong skipped the September 5 Senate hearing on the dismissed Bamban mayor's escape from the Philippines. During the September 5 hearing of the Senate Subcommittee on Justice, sub-panel head Risa Hontiveros asked the committee secretary if Ong would attend, but the secretary confirmed that Ong would not be present. Citing an excuse letter from the House of Representatives, the committee secretary said Ong is reportedly sick and hospitalized. According to a letter from the House of Representatives Panel on Dangerous Drugs Committee Secretary, Ong's blood sugar and blood pressure dropped so low that the House Joint Committee decided to suspend its hearing. The letter added that it might take 2 to 3 days for Ong's condition to stabilize. The House Quad Committee is investigating the proliferation of criminal activities and unlawful acts linked to Philippine offshore gaming operators. Ong is an incorporator to Whirlwind Corporation, which leased land to Lucky South 99, a Philippine offshore gaming operator that was raided in Pampanga last June. The Department of Justice had filed charges against Ong before a Pasay City Court for violating Section 1C of Presidential Decree No. 1829 for obstruction of justice, specifically for harboring, concealing, or facilitating the escape of a criminal offender. Ong was repatriated back to the Philippines in August after she and Shiela Guo were apprehended in Indonesia. A small, bright meteor lit up skies over the northern Philippines early Thursday as it burned up entering the Earth's atmosphere. According to the European Science Agency, the 1-meter space rock named 2024 RW1 collided with the Earth's atmosphere shortly after midnight on Thursday, September 5. It caused a harmless but spectacular fireball over Luzon. A video posted by Alan Madilar showed an orange-tailed fireball that briefly illuminated the night sky over Luzon. According to Madilar, he waited an hour in Gonzaga, Cagayan to watch the meteor with a friend. The meteor discovered through the Catalina Sky Survey is only the 9th meteor that humans have ever spotted before impact. The European Space Agency noted this detection was a sign of improving planetary defense capabilities.